Good evening. My name is Kia. This is going to be another garden update. I am really excited because we have a lot of foliage going on and a lot of growth going on, and the flowers are really getting ramped up. They're getting ready to burst. You're going to see a lot of foliage, a lot of growth from last time, and I'm just showing you this to let you know that it's not an immediate process, right? You're going to wait. You're going to pour your love into this stuff, and you're going to reap some great benefits. So let's start. We're going to go to the borage. The borage is actually popping up out of the container at this point. There are probably over 10 borage plants up in here, okay? Borage, I just found out, is actually good for anxiety. The flower is known as the flower of courage, all right? We're gonna go over to the zucchinis. This is my big zucchini. I already took that first zucchini off of there because I saw some more coming. This one looks faintish right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna water it because it probably needs some water right now, and I'm gonna give it a little bit more fertilizer, probably some granulated fertilizer to help it prep back up. The only reason that I have this zucchini right here is to have male flowers that are ready to pollinate the female ones over here when it's ready, okay? The pink amaranth is coming up. It's the reason why they call it pink amaranth. It's because of that pink stalk in there, okay? And this is like an great alternative to spinach. It's delicious. It has like a nutty flavor to it, okay? We're gonna move over to the sunflowers. As you can see, get off of there. All of my sunflowers are technically getting taller than me at this point. They're still gonna shoot up a whole lot more. I don't necessarily see any flower buds on them yet, right? But they're coming. Mind you, sunflowers are fully edible. You can make flour out of the stalks. You can make tea out of the leaves. You can use these like stuffed cabbage, make you some meat and rice and roll it up in there and bake it off. Delicious. You can even make makeup out of the leaves. Let's go to the zinnia tower. These are getting ready to bloom. If you come up real close and look at this right here, you can see that it's about to actually get ready to bloom. You can see that this one is actually about to get ready to open up also. I have a couple of phlox over here. Come over here, baby. I have a couple of phlox over here, my star flowers, and they're so pretty. This is the only ornamental plant that I have in this yard, and I love it so. It is so cute to me. All right, you can come over here to the cucumber. The cucumber, if you can see that bit of yellow, it's starting to get some flowers on it. The tendrils are grabbing onto this. It's going to go over, hopefully cover this whole thing, and the fruit's going to hang in the middle. You just be able to pick it off. I only have 2 of these. These are dragon egg cucumbers, and it's really proliferant, so I'm excited for that. Look at the okra. Back up just a little bit. Look at the okra, okay? It's about to get ready to flower itself. It's getting prepared. I'm super excited for that. This is a dwarf variety of okra, but it's still supposed to produce as much okra as the rest of it. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me or not, okay? But yeah, and that's a lot of okra. I'm very excited. Lots of okra, fried okra fritters, all that stuff. Okra water, hallelujah. Come on over here. This is my peacock green stalk. No, it isn't. It's just a peacock on top of it. These are my beans. These are lima bush beans. There are 2 varieties in there. Now, I actually messed up on this green stalk because I fertilized it, and I shouldn't have. Why? Because beans are nitrogen fixers, right? Nitrogen is what helps everything get a lot of foliage. That's why you see a lot of growth in everything around here, right? But it didn't need that because it's going to fix the soil itself, okay? So I planted some more lima beans in there that have not necessarily been touched by that fertilizer. If it continues to vine up like this, because if you can see, it's been kind of climbed up on itself, I'm probably going to pick those old beans out and pop some new beans in so that it can actually focus on giving me beans. Let's go over to the peppers. Come over here so they can see this pepper. Show them this pepper right here, babe. Come here. See that pepper? Look at those peppers. That is so pretty. Okay, I got cayenne peppers, and I have jalapeno pepper over here. Okay, back up just a little bit. I have nasturtiums. I told you nasturtiums are peppery flowers. These are going to be yellow and pink flowers. I'm super excited. And these are sweet mini bell peppers down at the bottom. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I need to go get 2 more, and then this whole green stalk will be finished and ready to go. All right. Come over here to the strawberries. Strawberry, come over here. Thank you. These are my strawberry towers. You can see that the green onions have popped up a lot like this. Okay, that's good. You don't see a lot of yellow in these. You can see that the strawberries have runners. I don't know if you see the runners right here. I'm going to be getting some bobby pins. I have some cups sitting down. If you can zoom in on that cup, not zoom in, but come close to that cup right there. That runner right there, that's going to make a whole new strawberry plant. Okay, and so I have a lot of runners off of both of these towers. Okay, so my plan is to let the onions go ahead and grow out. And then those runners that I have are going to be brand new strawberry plants. I'll hopefully have another tower to put those strawberries in, because we love strawberries. And y'all hear about all the strawberry shit that's going on right now, excuse my language, but that's why I want my own. Period. All right. We can go over here. This is my herb stock, my Powerpuff Girl stock. It's not fully finished yet because I haven't really been focusing on it. However, the oregano is doing good. The sage is doing great. You don't even have to get close up on there right there. But yeah, sage is doing great. Yarrow over here, you don't have to worry about coming around to look at that. But I'm just showing you that because that's there. We have a tomato, a yellow pear. I bought this as a transplant. It's actually about to start giving some flowers off. At the top, it was probably half this size when I got it. Probably got it for like $4 or $5. These 2 I grew from seed. These are Bonnie's Best. You don't have to zoom in on these. Back on up. These aren't even half the height that there's gonna be. They're indeterminate, so they're gonna get up as tall as they want to be honest. I have some small determinate tomatoes, micro tomatoes, that are gonna go in this green stalk. I'm not ready to really focus. I'm not really ready to focus on this yet. I want the roots to get deeper before I put them in here. Okay, did we do the squash? No, we did not. This is squash. Look at how big, look how big that leaf is. That leaf is as big as my hand. Okay, these are patty pan squash. They're gonna look like little pumpkins. They can get big, about that size, but I actually want them for quarter size squash because my family loves squash. We tear that stuff up. So all of this is squash. You'll be able to come in here, pick them off. Last time you saw this, it was not this big. So I'm just here to show you some updates on the growth. We can go over and look at the other stuff. Okay. This hibiscus right here, it's getting ready to start throwing off flowers, and that's also known as like what, Florida's cranberry, a great source of vitamin C. Don't mind us, we trying to kind of hurry up. You all right? We're trying to hurry up. Hold it. What's wrong? You all right?
Yeah, I'm itchy.
You itchy? I'm so sorry, baby. We're gonna hurry up. The hibiscus is actually a cousin to the okra. Both of these, they cousins. Just in case y'all didn't know. All right? We're gonna hurry it on up. We got the watermelon. Do you see how the watermelon is trailing around itself? It's wrapping around. It's got flowers on this side. I got the celosia right here. The celosia. Look at that flower. Remember, I told you this is completely edible. The potatoes, if you could show them the potatoes real quick. Yeah. Those are Yukon potatoes. These are fingerling potatoes. They're looking great. As soon as all of that foliage dies back, those will be ready to harvest. You got some, these are my white meat watermelons. Super excited about those, okay? So we just gonna keep on fertilizing those to see how that goes. This is some bantam corn that I have. It's an 80-day corn. After it gets a little bit taller, probably about yay tall, I'm gonna put some other corn in there, all right? And so they won't be able to cross-pollinate. This one will pollinate on its own. The other one will pollinate on its own. We'll get 2 harvests out of that. That's called succession planting. And the ground cherries. And you can go ahead and go in the house, baby. Thank you so much. All right. These are the ground cherries. This is what I'm pretty much most excited about right now, okay? These are small ground cherries. They are a variety of tomatoes closely related to tomatillos, right? The little things. Check this out, guys. Look. You can see the little flowers up there. But you can also see that there's a ground cherry coming right there. There's an even smaller one right there. That is so cool, okay? And no, these won't stay this small. These will actually get very huge, all right? So if I'm not mistaken, that is everything over here. I have lettuce, pomegranate, and fig in the front. I'm not really going to show that because most of that is my mom's stuff except for that lettuce. I'm going to replant some more lettuce with that. But that's been the garden update. This is encouraging. I hope that it's been encouraging. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any answers, if you guys have any tips, please let me know, because we're all in this together. We're here to grow. Look how tall those sunflowers are. Let me stand beside that. That's taller than me. That's super cool. So that's the garden right now. And I promise you, in about 2 weeks, it's going to look something different than this. All right? That borage is expected to get really huge. These ground cherries, where they are, real huge. So I'm just showing you progress and updates to let you know that if your garden seems like it's moseying on about its way, remember to fertilize every 1 to 2 weeks. Remember to water properly. You can do a finger test. Stick your whole finger all the way down in that soil. If your finger doesn't come up wet or damp like a cake, water it. These plants are thirsty just like us. Maybe we're dehydrated. Maybe they are too. Check for pests. Let me know about pests. We can figure it out together if you don't know yourself, because this is a learning journey. Let's freaking eat, okay? Let's go. And please, in this group, feel free to show me what you're growing. Do not be scared. Do not be afraid. Do not feel disappointed. There's no one here to judge. This is a judgment-free zone, because we are all learning, okay? I want you guys to have a great afternoon. All right? Bye-bye.